Round one, fight!
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Tournament Fights. This is episode number 160, and this is our championship of 2009, Best Movies of 2009 Ladder Series. So we did part 1 on Monday, part 2 on Tuesday, and we're down to the championship. We took the Sweet 16 from part 1 and 2, and that's what's going to make up this championship. It'll just be a half bracket, and the Ladder Series just means that there'll be some movies that were strong enough to get voted from other years that made the Elite Eight from those years moved on to this year, which will be the same as this championship. We will have the Elite Eight in a poll in the Showdown Friends and Family, and also they will be moving on to face the movies of 2008. And as always, today I brought me a little snack as the snack hero. I haven't been doing as many snack heroes, but I figured I'd do a real quick one while we're doing a little intro here. So I got this. It's called Tropical 7-Up is what it is. I just picked that up. I got my light on. You can probably see it better if I switch off the light. There you go. But it's got like mango and peach in there. I'll give it a real quick taste test live on air, and they can sip on it during the show. If it's good, it's good. So I got this clear glass to kind of show it off. You can see that it's the kind of orangey looking. So let's see. Good. The tropical flavor isn't like super strong though. It's like a real light tropical flavor, but it's definitely there. So it doesn't really overpower you. It tastes just more like a lot like regular 7-Up. And I'm gonna do a little crazy because I got this little energy drink, a cherry limeade ghost that I'm sipping on. Also, we're gonna mix them and see what that do. And that's like way better, actually. That's what you got to do. Mix it with an energy drink or something like that. Or use it for like, if you got some alcohol. I don't drink, but if you want to, I'll bet that'd go pretty good with like some vodka or something like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and bring in our panel for tonight. We'll start with, and also, I forgot that I always give it a score out of 10. So the Tropical Sprite, real light flavor. I mean, nothing too crazy. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. So yeah, if you see it around at your local store, go pick it up. It's not too bad. But I'll bring in my panel. We got my co-host, Austin Pez Howell. How's it going?
All I have is Ingles brand cola, just cola.
Nice.
It's like in a movie when somebody is drinking a soda and it just says cola on the side.
Cola, yeah,
yeah.
To avoid the like
they're drinking, or they're
like
ordering beer
stuff.
And it just says beer.
Yeah,
because all
the copyright.
Because all beers are the same, as you know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they're all generic. They're all the same. But we also have joining us. We have Mr. Malcolm Lay here to run the bracket. What's up, Malcolm?
It's really good. It's been a really tough week, but it's
it's been pretty interesting because we went through a fair share of like heavy hitters, but then we went through a fair share of duds too. So it'll be interesting. So, but we also have joining us. We have Miss Maria Hammond. How's it going?
My snack is butter pecan ice cream.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to eat it all.
Always
maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Butter pecan is one of those flavors that I'm not trying to sound disparaging, but older folks are keeping alive, kind of like rum raisin.
Correct.
You know, because
I had it as a kid. I mean, that's why I like it.
Tin Roof Sundae.
Right.
I think
some of those.
Maria, I work at a grocery store.
Butter Brickle.
Do you? Which one?
I work the frozen section at Publix.
Nice.
But I was just going to say, I've never seen anybody under the age of 60 buy butter pecan ice cream.
I think it was like it was something big as a kid, and I don't think anybody else knows about it. I mean, they aren't selling it.
I don't hate butter pecan ice cream just because my parents ate it. I'm just saying.
I only eat it at fairs, and when it comes out in something like this, Oberweis, which is a really good dairy here. that they just really premium ice cream, and it's like, okay, I'll eat it here. You know, I wouldn't eat it.
Sure.
You know, most places.
Nice. Sounds good. We also have joining us Mr. Jordan Owens, JPO.
That's funny.
What's up?
Great value apple juice, 6.5.
Nice. Good stuff.
You're like the Great Value light apple juice, 5.5. You know, slightly better. You know, it's
That would be worse.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, actually, we have a grocery store that's called Winco. It's in some states, but their generic orange juice, like you can literally can't tell the difference between that and Minute Maid. Like it's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just they're like cheap.
Florida's where you got to get orange juice. Just any restaurant anywhere in Florida.
Yeah,
it's always great. It's like a national thing.
But he is here. We have last but certainly not least, we have Richie Goodacre. How's it going?
What's up? This cup is pretty good. Nothing in it, but I didn't want to feel left out.
Is that Nitro behind you pretty good? Is that what you're watching?
I'm still listening to the
the Brian and Vinny show. Okay.
The Brian and Vinny thing.
Don't tell me you're torturing yourself with more Nitro after our other night.
No. I'll only do it when it pops up on the wheel.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Only do it when we're forced to.
Yeah, Jordan. We have our own little almost like a wheel of movies over on Lonely Marks now. It's the wheel of bad television shows from wrestling.
Oh, nice.
So, so we have our own little wheel. Well, it could be good here and there, but so far we've only had one, and it was bad so far. So,
nice. Well, we'll go ahead and we'll jump into this thing. So, Austin, you want to break it down, let everyone know how it's going to work?
Yeah, no, it's so we're wrapping up the 2009 Ladder Series tonight. We still have a few hangers on, I believe, from from our previous years. Still hanging on, and we'll see how far they can make it. But yeah, tonight the Elite Eight will be in the poll for the 2009, and then we'll crown an actual champion tonight. It'll be a half bracket. As Jordan said, we got the Sweet 16 from Part 1 from Monday night, the Sweet 16 from Part 2 from Wednesday night. Malcolm jumbled them up and put them in a fresh new bracket of 32. And we'll see what happens with our panel here tonight. And I think most of us have seen most of these movies, but if there's anything else, you still got to vote no matter what, and we'll see which one makes it far.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and I'll bring up our bracket here, and we'll just do a quick little intro tonight. Here we go.
Moto surf! Moto surf! Moto surf!
All right, Malcolm. Taking an ink
All right, let's go. Taking an ink card. I actually kind of like this matchup.
Okay. All right, we'll start at the bottom with Richie, and we'll rotate the vote. So Richie.
Ink Heart's underrated. I haven't seen it since it first came out, though. I might be due for a rewatch. People forget that Brendan Fraser made a lot of decent movies as well as some shit ones. But Ink Heart is one that kind of came and went, and I think deserved more fanfare. Taken I've probably seen more times, and I really like Taken. Again, I sort of say my piece on it. I think it should of this movie in hindsight should have stayed as one movie. I think it's kind of a great just standalone film,
self-contained story that didn't need expansion.
Self-contained story, because otherwise you're just scraping the bottom barrel trying to come up with storylines. Oh well, this person gets kidnapped. Oh, and then this one.
If you don't give me back my second cousin twice removed.
Have you seen my dog?
You stole my newspaper. I will find
it. So I'll go with Taken because it's great. It is great. Much love to you.
Well, JPO, what do you say?
Exactly what Richie said, but I'm giving it to Ink Heart because I do think it's kind of underrated. It's one I would actually go back to as far as rewatches more.
Yeah, sounds good. Maria, what do you say?
I have heard that now I don't know this personally, that Liam Neeson has a gigantic ego.
You know what?
I don't know if you know that, Maria. I heard he's got a giant cock.
I have heard that too. I'm going to go with him.
He's got a giant presence on Peacock. There's a lot of
there you go. Yeah, he has a particular set of skills, and I hope he can use them.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, Malcolm, what are you gonna go for?
I think I made Malcolm uncomfortable.
No.
What's your safe words?
I mean, I can't say I haven't looked up lists of actors who have the biggest in Hollywood, just to see. And I think it's like him and Ewan McGregor and a couple of those guys. So yeah,
Ewan McGregor. Wow, that's a
Ewan
surprise.
McGregor, he's packing too. So did Kevin Hart. Yeah,
I don't know.
apparently Pete
Safe
Davidson.
word is
He can bag
pineapple.
everybody.
Right,
Yeah.
guys.
But anyway,
Those are future tournament fights.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Actors,
one.
dicks.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I like Taken. I think it's a good movie, but I really enjoy Inkheart. I think it's a good movie. And as what said, it's very underrated. So I'm gonna go for Inkheart.
Yeah. Austin.
I would go with Ingard if I haven't seen it since 2009. That's just not one I've gone back to in a long time. I'm due for a rewatch on it. I do remember thinking it was all right, but Taken's great, and I almost forget that the 2009 movie because it was like January of 2009. It was one of those kind of surprise January decent movies that came out and kind of surprised people. It was a big hit, but I still like it. So yeah, I'll go Taken.
Yeah. So I mentioned on our part 2 that I listened to all the Inkheart books on audiobook. I did that for a while. I listened to quite a few actually, and the book's really, really good. The movie's decent, but just fun, kind of like having that story put to screen, especially with Brendan Fraser and then Paul Bettany as Dustfinger, the villain, and then Andy Serkis is in there. So yeah, that's a fun time. So yeah, just because it doesn't show up here a lot, I'll champion Inkheart. I'll go Inkheart.
Okay, so right off the bat with a tie, but it goes to Richie.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me help you, Richie. Liam Neeson's cock is so big, it took Jules Verne's 80 days to travel around it.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know
Take
that
it.
that's relevant,
You
but
sold
okay.
me. Take it.
Sure it is. But all right, we're going to take it. Cool.
500 Days of Summer up against Mystery Team.
Oh.
All right, JPO.
I mean, I really love the Origin of the Mystery Team. They were a really fun viral group on the YouTubes, maybe even like collegehumor.com or whatever those sites were. But it is kind of an amateur first take. Some of the jokes don't totally land. It's not the best film movie. So I do enjoy it, but 500 Days of Summer, I think, is a great movie. I said on the last episode that I voted on, like, you get to different views of it. I love the way it's edited, the ways they do things. So yeah, 500 Days of Summer gets my vote.
Yeah. Maria, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm going to go with 500 Days of Summer as well. I like George Gordon-Levitt. I think he was really charming in that.
Yeah. Sounds good. Malcolm, what do you say?
Yeah, I like 500 Days of Summer. I think it's a really good movie. But like when I watched Mystery Team for this, it really surprised me, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to go Mystery Team.
Yeah, sounds good. Austin.
Yeah, 500 Days is a good movie. I do like it. But the one I've seen more and I go back to more just because and just look up random clips on YouTube a lot of times and just watch is Mystery Team. And I kind of championed it to be part of this list, and I'm happy it's made it this far. So I'll go with Mystery Team.
This one is fairly tough for me. Like I watched Mystery Team for the first time after wanting to see it for years, and I just like totally forgot about it. Just like fell off my radar for whatever reason. But 500 Days of Summer might be my favorite rom-com. I mean, it's like a romance sort of comedy, but like maybe like almost of all time. Like this movie's really, really good. I just love the story and just how it ends. Not really how you would think that a traditional rom-com would end, and there's some really cool twists and turns, and the way that's edited, and like some of the shots are really cool. And I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Zoe Deschanel have really good chemistry in it, so I got to go 500 Days of Summer. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, 500 Days of Summer is really good, but I find myself having to be in the have to be the right mind frame for it. It's like it's a fun movie, but yeah, it's also I mean it's a realistic sort of betrayal romance, but like I don't know, I has been the right move for it. But your mystery team is just really funny, and it can perk I can put on in whatever mood I'm in, and put me up, and it's quite funny. So I'll go mystery team.
Well, another tie.
Another tie. So we move up the ladder to GPO.
Hey, Valentine's Day of Summer.
Yeah.
By the way, Jordan, did we ever do? We never done a tournament with the movies that have the number in the front of the title, did we? We should do that.
No, but that's one that we should do soon, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I think there's enough of those to get a tournament out of it. So.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, the collector made it. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
Okay. Maria.
And you're right, Austin. I didn't see the collector because it was on a separate page that Malcolm had. Shit.
Oh, okay.
I would do that every time. So I've not seen 100%.
Yeah, I told you. There's always one.
Yeah, there's always one. Yep, you're right. But
You already 100%. Now you're 98.
Yeah. Maria?
I think the Collector's a good movie, but Adventureland, yeah, that's more. I like it better. I think I'm going to go with Adventureland, please.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, I actually rewatched Adventureland last night. I haven't seen it in ages. It's a good movie. And I did actually watch the collector for this. It's really good. Admittedly, I'm probably going to rewatch it at some stage this year because I was a little bit distracted watching it. But I'm going to go the collector. I like what I saw.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, this is an interesting one because I do like Adventureland. But yeah, I think the collector and the collection are two little kind of unsung mini gems of a small franchise in horror movies that I think still are kind of underseen. And I think they're really creative. And yeah, it's not so much like a torture porn thing. It's just like a clever series of booby traps and, a clever killer and things like that. And I think they're really fun movies. So I think I'll give my vote to the collector on this one.
Yeah, so this is probably the only one I haven't seen, unless some other surprise comes up. But that catches me off guard. So I can't really vote for the collector. I think that Adventureland's really good. I mean, I don't care if it has Kristen Stewart in it. It's a good movie, so I'll go with Adventureland.
She's in a lot of good movies. She's a really good actress.
Yeah. Adventureland, the movie that got in because you're too cocky that it wasn't going to go through because it hooked you up on it and now it's through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, that being said, though, to take a quote out of Matt's book. With that being said, Adventureland's really good. But yeah, I'm also a surprise collector made it through. I randomly rented this out years ago.
You're a champion.
I generally take more of a punt on horror movies than any other sort of genre. I go and blind with horror movies. So I'm like, oh, this looks fun, but I expected to find it okay at the very least, and I really enjoyed it. And the sequel's really good too, and it's very creative. So I'm going to show some love to the collector here. So I'll go the collector.
Yeah, sounds good. JPO.
I'm glad the collector's getting some love here. I mean, that it even made this far. That kind of shows that it is a fun horror flick here. I hope we still get that third one at some point, although it seems like they cancel it during the pandemic and everyone back. But I'm really charmed by Adventureland. I like, it's got the big cast here. Hader and Wig are really funny. And I like the core relationship here. Ryan Reynolds also kind of has a different role than you've seen him in normally. So I'm going to go Adventureland.
Okay,
yeah,
we have another tie, so we move it to Maria. For another
all
tie.
ties
Three in a row,
yeah. You made a good point about the collector, though. I guess Adventureland, because that's what I like better.
Adventureland, okay.
All right.
Listen to your heart, Marie. Listen to your heart. Unless I disagree with your heart, then don't listen to your heart.
Yeah.
Got Social Network up against Inglorious Bastards.
We're going to have all ties.
Oh, shit, this could be a final.
Wait a minute, what is this? Social Network? Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Inglorious Bastards, yeah.
Glorious Bastards,
I think
Malcolm.
It's Malcolm first? Yeah.
Of course, it's a relatively tough matchup, so I've got to go first. But
Everyone says that. It happens to everyone. You say that. Richie says that.
Oh, they haven't born to me,
Just-
so it's suck it
Yeah,
up.
bullshit, guys. Just vote. Like, it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
um,
I'm a victim here, Jordan. Shut up.
Quit interrupting Malcolm. It's his turn.
but anyway, like Social Network's a really good movie. It's definitely one that I didn't expect to be as good as it was, because like it's like one of those ones. It's a movie about the making of Facebook. Like I never thought it was going to be interesting. And I really do enjoy Inglourious Bastards here, but I'm going to vote Social Network.
Yeah, sounds good. Austin.
I'll just go with my logic that Inglourious Bastards, I still think it's a good movie, but it's like in my Tarantino rankings, it's in the bottom half. Like it's probably like number 7 or something. Yeah, and I'm the weirdo who has like Hateful Eight and Django at like the top of the list, above Pulp Fiction.
I'd have Hateful Eight first.
Yeah, but Social Network is my number 1 Fincher, so like that's kind of what the logic I'm going to go with. That's my favorite Fincher movie. So
Smart.
I'll go with Social Network.
Thoughtful.
Yeah, one of the days I need to sit down and do a Quentin Tarantino ranking and like rank them all, but I haven't done it yet. But I know that I have a couple higher than this. I mean, Pulp Fiction and Kill Bill at least for me, but probably even Django, if I'm being honest. But it's still really, really good. But yeah, The Social Network, like I'm a big Fincher fan, and I don't know if it was written by Aaron Sorkin, some of the dialogue maybe.
Yeah,
like,
it is. It was written by him.
But yeah, like any of that type of dialogue, like if you want to make an entire movie with people in rooms talking and make it super interesting for me, to have Aaron Sorkin write it all, because those I'm actually really into. So
Nowadays, he's
yeah.
He can't write all the movies.
Yeah,
I wish
you
you
can write
could.
so many.
That'd be nice. but yeah, I'll go with The Social Network. Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
Social Network is great. It's probably one of my favorite Fincher movies as well. I haven't really sat down and do a ranking. Probably between that and Gone Girl for me. But yeah, maybe in terms of ranking, Quentin Tarantino, like Inglourious Basterds probably comes about probably 4th, I'd say, behind maybe Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill, and and Django. But yeah, I don't know. I guess because I don't know. We see Social Network here a lot, but it's for good reason. It's a really brilliant movie. Inglourious Basterds is still very good, and but yeah, I'm gonna go Social Network.
Yeah, sounds good. JPO.
I love these 2 movies. This is tough. This could be a finals.
Yeah.
I was leaning towards it, and then I was looking up my movies of the year. I'm gonna lock it in because I'm just gonna go with the one that's from this year. I'm gonna say Inglourious Basterds, but I was leaning towards that way anyway.
Yeah, sounds good. Maria.
This is like Sophie's Choice. Not quite that bad.
Yeah.
There's no Nazis standing around there with a gun.
This
pointed
is
at me.
even worse, I mean,
honestly, I love The Social Network. I think that it's such a great role for Jesse Eisenberg. I think it was just perfectly done. And Inglourious Bastards, how could you not love that too? I mean, Nazis. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with The Social Network. I'm sorry, Quentin Tarantino.
Yep. So be The
That's
Social
okay.
Network.
He'll have more chances as we go through the years. So, although we have to take a break till 2003 and 2004. Yeah. Oh, actually, no. I'm sorry. I forgot. Like, I always forget about Death Proof. So we'll get to that in 2007.
Yeah.
A lot of people forget about Death Proof.
Yeah, I forget about Death Proof because it was part of the Grindhouse thing. So, Drag Me to
Judy
Hell
and Julia up against Drag Me to
2
Hell.
very similar movies.
All right.
Screaming Woman.
Drag me to the kitchen and drag me to hell.
Same thing. Same thing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, Andrew Tate.
Yeah. But I believe it's Austin first.
Yeah, well, you can
Julia,
drag me to hell before I watch my mom's favorite movie again, Julie and Julia, because I've seen it, and oh my God, is it a Just that's your
it's
grandmother's
one time.
favorite movie.
Yeah.
it's
One
just,
time through.
It must have had a really easy bracket because oh my god, is that movie just bland?
Yeah.
Ugh.
We had an easier bracket because like it's definitely for grandparents or
Yeah, it's
or
like
parents.
I don't.
It's not that
I
bad.
don't
Y'all
like
are
it
idiots.
either.
don't call me a hater all you want to. It's a stupid movie.
Last time my family members
all
put
the cookbook recipes in the book and just whatever.
Geez,
Drag Me
how-
to Hell.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
used to watch
Well-
her, but who can do those recipes? I mean, some of them.
Well, I mean, like last time my family got together to watch it, I was just like, "See you later, peace." I don't want to watch
Yeah.
it. So
Oh, Drag Me to Hell, easy.
let them
Easy.
watch it. I have seen it before, and that's why I didn't want to watch it that time. So Drag Me to Hell is good. It's a good little Sam Raimi horror movie. I like Justin Long in it, and forget the name of the lead actress, but she's good in it too. So yeah.
Justin Long, the low-key king of horror for the last 20 years.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he's in a lot.
He's been a lot of sneakily been in a lot of horror movies. That Justin
Yeah.
Long.
Wonder what kind of
Barbarian.
net worth he has, because I mean he's just done a bunch of stuff, not big stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that big.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
but-
I'm curious. I mean, maybe that's why he does all these little bitty parts, just to get at least a decent income, you know.
I think he's the worst. Yeah, he's a working actor.
yeah.
I think he also just likes horror movies and stuff.
I agree.
Yeah.
He's a
Or
nerd.
he's not even just from horror. Like he also does a lot of just like small like rom coms and like
Yeah.
he does a lot of things that fall on the radar.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in Galaxy Quest until he got to the kid part. I went, oh, that's right, Justin Long.
Yep. Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. But
His first movies,
Richie, what are you gonna go for?
Yeah, Julie and Julia is all right. But yeah, it's not my type of movie. Yeah, it's your mum's favorite movie.
Yep.
It's one I'd take my grandma to.
God, his grandma shade is just getting.
Yeah, it's a simple grandma movie. Where she's not going to ask me every 5 seconds about the plot or whatever. I'm like, babe, then watch a screen. Drag Me to Hell. I'm not as high on it as other people, but I do still like it. I like Sam Raimi, so I'll go Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah. JPO.
Damn, just because there's like an older lady in it doesn't mean it's just for grandmas. It's a
I
cute
know.
movie. Y'all sleeping on it.
Lady.
Bunch of men in here. Oh, there's no violence. Where's the titties?
There's chicken
yeah.
breasts all over the place.
Hey, yeah, see, there is some breasts in this movie, probably. Yeah,
Chicken titties all over.
Light of the night.
Chicken titties.
But I'm still voting for Drag Me to Hell. It is slightly more in my alley, and they're kind of about even though. But I'm gonna go Drag Me to Hell. I'd go back to it.
Man,
Yeah.
I have no love for Julia and Juliet or whatever her name is. I'll go Drag Me to Hell too, because I mean
Julia
I'm bored by that, and I am a
Julia.
granny. So there you go.
Yeah. All right. Malcolm.
Yeah, I quite like both of these movies. And yeah, I think Dream to Hell's a solid horror movie, but just by slightly, I actually really do like Julie and Julia more, so I would have gone Julie and Julia.
Julian Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
The
Drag Me to
winner is
Hell.
Drag Julia to
We're
Hell.
classy
All right.
men.
Yeah.
By her hair.
Yep.
Trick or Treat up against Tron Legacy.
All right.
Jordan.
Yeah, I think these are both these are a lot of fun. Yeah, like this one's kind of low key tough, but I think I just go back to Tron Legacy a lot more. I just love all the special effects and the disc fights and when they're on those like digital motorcycles and all that stuff. I think it's really really cool, and has an awesome soundtrack by Daft Punk. So yeah, I'll go Tron Legacy. Richie, what do you say?
I'm not too huge on either of these, to be honest. Trick or Treat is good, but yeah, I don't think it's as good as like it was sort of ordered to be. Tron Legacy is sort of the same. I thought it had the opposite thing where it was like I think it was unfairly shit on, but I still don't think it's wonderful. It's still good. It's still really good, and it's really pretty to look at, and I love the soundtrack. Yeah, and yeah, I'm looking forward. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what the third one looks like. I'm not a fan of Jared Leto, so it'll be interesting. But yeah, I guess because I liked it a bit more, and yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a rewatch sometime. I'll go to Tron Legacy.
Yeah. JPO.
Yeah, Tron was a slightly pleasant surprise. I have no connection to the OG, so I just kind of went in cold. But I enjoyed kind of the little world here, and I thought I wouldn't mind revisiting it, and we never obviously got that chance. But my vote's going to go to Trick or Treat here. I think there's a lot of charm to this little horror anthology. The fact that they're still selling like toys. I think I saw this little guy in like Target, like a few months ago. Like that kind of shows that like it has a bit of staying power. That we're still kind of talking about this very kind of small budget indie from in 2000. So yeah, there's enough to where again I'd go back to a little bit more and so yeah, Trick or Treat.
Yeah, sounds good. Maria, what are you gonna go for?
I'm gonna go for Trick or Treat. Tron. So there you go.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cause Tron.
Eh.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Yeah, no, I did rewatch Tron Legacy for this. It's fine. Like, to me, it's just more like visual style over actual substance. Like, well, there's nothing wrong with the visuals. Like, I think it was good, but like, there really wasn't like a clear story arc here. There was something, but it was fun. Like, I enjoyed it for what it was. But I think Trick or Treat is a really interesting horror anthology. And yes, so Trick or Treat.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
Kind of like what Richie said about Dragman to Hell last time. I'm kind of in the same boat of Trick or Treat. I'm not as high on Trick or Treat as everybody else in the horror community seems to be. I do enjoy it overall, and I'll watch it occasionally. But I think I saw Tron Legacy like 2 or 3 times in IMAX when it came out. I really like that movie, and I really wish they put out a 4K of this thing. So I think it looked great.
I know.
And I dig it. So I'll go Tron Legacy. But we have another tie. We got 4 ties tonight thus far. We're not even done with one side of the bracket, but Malcolm got it. Yeah.
It's on a half bracket.
Yeah, it's going to be Trick or Treat.
Yeah.
Trick or Treat, all right.
Got Observe and Report against Cloudy for Chance of Meatballs.
All right. And this one will be Richie if you're
yeah,
here. Okay.
Sorry, I had to pick up a call. Yeah, this is interesting.
2 Anna Faris movies, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Like I kind of said on Trump Fest 4, and I haven't gone around. Like, I didn't like the first. I really appreciated the report when it first came out. I understand, like, yeah, it's got some love over the years, and I really need to go back to it. But I'm not like and clearly a Chance of Meatballs is good. It's good. It's unique. But I know, like, I'm not totally enamored with it. So I don't know. Just because I maybe wanted to give it another chance, and I feel like maybe I probably would like it more now, just because I like those sort of movies a bit more now. I'll give it to Observe and Report.
I think you would really appreciate it if you rewatch it, Richie. Trust me on that one. You'd really, really like it.
Yeah. Sounds good. JPO.
You were right the first time, Richie. All right, you ready for this hot take of the night?
Go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Observe and Report, not that much better than Paul Blart Mall Cop. Yeah, I said it. Say it again. I think it's a troubled movie here, man. I like what Rogen's doing. He's trying, but I just don't think the script's very focused here. I don't really care about where this character goes, and I liked it, but I didn't love it. Cloud Chance and Meatballs, I think, is very charming. I think it's very colorful, imaginative, and kind of hits in where it's trying to hit. So Cloud Chance and Meatball gets my vote.
Yeah. Maria, what do you say?
Well, since as I've said before, the Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs movie has nothing to do with the actual book, but other than the title. Yeah. However,
I don't read.
It's cute. I like it on its own merits. If I discard the book out of my mind and I just watch it fresh, so, it's okay. Yep. It's the expectation of it following the pattern or whatever, but that's okay. I mean, my grandkids love it.
Big, isn't it? Like one of those 10-page
No, it's a big book. It's a big book. It's got quite a plot.
Oh, okay.
You go to Chew and Swallow, and you have to graft on bread, and it's a long story. Anyway, Observe and Report. Excuse me. God, I don't know where that came from. Yeah. Okay, I'll go with Cloudy and a Chance. I'll give it a chance.
Yeah.
I'm not in love with Observe and Report either, though. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like Observe and Report. I think it's a good movie. I'm not as hard as everyone else is, but I haven't seen it since I last saw it. So I'm probably going to. That's one I was hoping to go back to rewatch for this, but just didn't get around to it. But I really enjoy Cloudy for Chance Meatballs. I think it's a really fun animated movie, so I'm going to go Cloudy for Chance Meatballs.
Yeah. Austin.
God, all my movies just go down in flames tonight that I vote for. I mean, maybe I'm the biggest fan of Tournament Report on here. It's in my 128. I love this movie. I think this movie is. I think it's so fun that it's basically mall cop taxi driver, and it's pretty great. And because that's what it is.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
It's a taxi driver fantasy of this
I just
guy
segue back
who's
and forth.
a security guard. So
I know.
no,
I
I
get
dig this movie a lot. It's got some really good dark humor. I think Michael Pena is awesome in this movie. It's one of his best roles, and I go back to it a lot. So Observer Report for me.
This is
Yeah.
what's coming my way right now. See that big orange thing? It's bearing down on my
Whoa.
house.
Jeez.
shit.
I just heard it went
Good luck with
boom.
that.
I went,
Yes, jeez.
shit.
We had a little rain here, but it wasn't too bad. But yeah, so I do like Observe and Report. I think that it's fun. I think Seth Rogen's really good. I think that it's a good time. But like, I'm just really high on Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Like, I just think this movie is a lot of fun. I think Bill Hader just really brings it. And his back and forth with his dad, played by James Caan, I think is a lot of fun. And then just like all the other people that pop up. You got Bruce Campbell as the mayor in there. You got Mr. T doing a fun role. You got Will Forte in there. Neil Patrick Harris. So it's a good little cast. And yeah, like it's some good laughs, and it's one that's on pretty high rotation in my house. So yeah, I'll go Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Meatball movie.
So I think it'll be Cloudy.
I looked up to see where that. Yeah, I looked up where. Yeah, I looked up where I could see where I could watch the report, and I'm gonna have to buy it, which I might.
Yeah,
But
It's
might
really
be worth
good.
it. Yeah.
Got the loved ones up against Fantastic Mr. Fox.
All right.
All right,
and it'll be GPO.
Yeah, never saw Loved Ones in one bootleg it. I really like Fantastic Mr. Fox. I think Wes Anderson actually lends himself to really fun, quirky animation that's done in a really cool, unique way we don't see enough of. So, Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah. Maria.
What Jordan said.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing.
People.
Sounds good.
Oh, come on. I don't have to do my own original work, do I?
Yeah. Malcolm. There you go.
Yeah, I actually rewatched Fantastic Mr. Fox for this. I thought I enjoyed it a lot more on the second watch. Like as I said on the beginning, was on like I was a big fan of the books growing up, so I wasn't that high on it when I first watched it. But that being said, I really enjoyed The Loved Ones. I thought it was a really good movie, and yeah, so The Loved Ones gets my vote.
Yeah. Austin.
Oh, what a conundrum! I haven't seen The Loved Ones, and I don't like Wes Anderson. So
Right there with you with Wes Anderson.
yeah, I would have watched.
Conundrum.
I would have watched Loved Ones if it was streaming anywhere, but yeah, I wasn't gonna pay just $4 to watch it for this. So sorry, just not gonna do it. I'm not gonna risk that. But I'm a horror guy, so I guess I'll vote for it over Wes Anderson. So I'll still vote for it.
Yeah. So this is a conundrum for me because I usually don't like Wes Anderson, and I hated The Loved Ones when I watched it. So, but I do like the Fantastic Mr. Fox. Though it's the one Wes Anderson movie that I will champion. This movie is actually great, and it's really charming. Like I like the story of it. It makes me want to go out and like find whatever kid's book that it's based off of, and
Kid up.
yeah. So yeah, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yeah, that's probably the one. But yeah. So yeah, but The Loved Ones, like this movie, like it's all over the place, and like it's just really like has some strange things. Like the editing is horrific. This is some of the worst editing I've ever seen in a movie. Just all over the place, really choppy cut scenes and just weird. I don't know, weird like things that way. And then like the main character is like the like girl in there, and like she's fine for what it is, but then she teams up with her dad, and her dad's doing creepy things, and like watching her undress and watching her just do weird things to this guy's dick and like to his whole body and like weird stuff, and I'm just like what the heck is this? This is just stupid, and like it's like borderline torture porn. It's just like not for me. Like I don't like those types of movies at all. So it's definitely not a Jordan movie, even as far as horror movie goes. So I got to go Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yeah. Richie, what do you say?
You leave Australian cinema alone, okay? You know,
I didn't mind any of the Australian part of it. That was actually quite
That's
fun.
Hey, Richie, to be fair, you left Australian cinema alone a lot of times on this show. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
Australian. That is Australian produced torture porn. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. And Wolf Creek could be considered that too, but and that's a better movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Love Ones is good. It is pretty good. Yeah, but I can understand. It's not everyone going to be everyone's cup of tea. It's yeah, it's out there. It's out there. It's creepy.
Yeah, it's out there.
It's creepy. Yeah, but I'm gonna be a hypocrite and then go up against and go against the Australian again because Fantastic Mr. Fox is I think one of the more, in my opinion, like because I'm I wouldn't say I'm a huge Wes Anderson guy, but I like him probably obviously more than Austin or Jordan, but I like him. But like yeah, I think this is one of his more accessible movies, if you will. And Fantastic Mr. Fox is great, even though I'm a bit dirty on it because yeah, it was one of those ones where I did trivia match on it, and then I wrote down things I thought were going to be questions, and then never came up in the questions. That was annoying. I'm not gonna watch a movie for trivia again. If I'm going, no, dude, get me. I'll either know it or I don't know it. I'm not gonna watch a movie for trivia. I'm gonna watch it for fun. So Fantastic Mr. Fox.
When I left off on the loved ones, when I pieced out, was when they stabbed him in both of the feet with a knife in each side. Then they tried to force him to have a hard on, and she's trying to like seduce him. Like that's not gonna work when you have knives.
Spoiler: some of us haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But that's like less than halfway in. So
hey, some people pay good money for that treatment. You know what I mean?
yeah, right.
Hey.
Some people do.
And
Don't
Richie,
you judge my Tuesday night.
Australia, I have a feeling we'll get its just due in our end of the year tournament this year with Talk to Me, okay? Because we're all big.
Oh
fans.
yeah.
Talk to me.
There's
a great.
So Fantastic Mr. Fox moves on.
Yeah.
How dare you try to get us back on track?
Yeah.
Malcolm's a good guy. He needs my endorsement, but whatever.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Town and uptown.
Interesting.
Uptown.
Yeah. Uptown girl. Or
My license
or
really
old
good.
man.
All right,
Yeah.
Maria, you're first.
I'm first. Great. I can't stand up. I can't stand my heart being stomped on in the first 5 minutes of any movie. So I'll go with the town. I like Ben anyway, so it's fine.
Ben Affleck on that list, by the way. You know.
Yeah, oh, is he? Wow. Thank you for that info.
Yeah. Right.
That increases my soccer ambitions.
Actually, two. John Hamm is also on that list.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me. He's got that kind of build, you know.
But Malcolm, what do you say?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I like Up. It's not anywhere near sort of my top Pixar movies. It's one of the few Best Picture nominated movies of this year that made it to the championship. But yeah, I just really love the town, so the town gets my vote.
Yeah, Austin, what do you?
I think after the first couple minutes, I think Up is just kind of middle of the road Pixar. If I'm being honest, I'm not as interested after that. But I'm a huge fan of the town. I think it's one of Jeremy Renner's best movies. Love me some Pete Postlethwaite. It's one of his last movies. So yeah, I'll go to the town.
Yeah,
Right,
the first
I forgot about him. Yeah.
the first 10 minutes of Up are a 10 out of 10, and then it gets to be about a 6 out of 10 for me. Like it's just fine. But for the rest of the movie, but the town is just great all the way through from beginning to end. It's just really, really good. Like I gave it a rewatch a few months back, and like I forgot how good this movie actually is. I forgot how good like Jeremy Renner and John Hamm and like all those guys are in it. So yeah, I'll go with the town. Richie, what do you got?
Out of Chris Scott's interesting hot takes. His take on the town is one I understand the least.
Yeah, right.
I will never get that. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't
he hates
understand
it.
what's aesthetically wrong with that movie. It's all
Yeah.
good actors, a fun heisty plot.
Yeah.
You know, like what's
It's
wrong
fun.
with this movie?
Yeah. Nothing.
Yeah. So
Or not much.
I don't get why he didn't like it. Yeah, I'll never get on board. You know, each their own, Chris, if you're watching. But yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
to
never,
each their own.
but you know, and I think Up's a good movie. Like people talk about the first 10 minutes, and yeah, that is really gripping. And yeah, the rest of the movie is good, but it doesn't sort of it doesn't hold for me as much as other sort of reason other Pixar's filmography either. So yeah, it's good, but as far as Pixar goes, I think it's like sort of middle of the road compared to their other work. But yeah, The Town, I think The Town is one of Ben Affleck's better directed movies, and that's saying something because he's very, very good. And you know, should yeah, I know. I'm voting for The Town, dog. Yes.
Yes.
He's going. He's getting there.
The Town.
Yeah.
The Town. I'll wrap up The Town. There you go. The Town.
Yeah. Well, JPO.
JPO.
You go.
I love The Town. So much love to it. It was the real solidifier that like Gone Baby Gone is not a fluke. Ben knows his shit. And he's great in it too, man. Shout out to Ben as an actor as well. Very underrated. Up, really, I've always defended that it's more than just those 10 minutes. I think it's the most beautiful 10 minutes in the cinema. One of the most, but I also think the rest of the movie is a lot of fun too. I love the chemistry between the two leads. I'm gonna go Up. This is also one of the two toughest matches so far.
Yeah.
All right, but The Town, 5-1.
The Town.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to Town.
Got Up in the Air versus Fright Night.
Okay.
Yes, we got it in the championship, Austin.
Yay!
Got Up in the Air.
I mean, it had to go through Hammond to get here.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay, man.
Tough
Tough match.
Yeah.
Stiff competition.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
Yeah, I mean, we could have had Up versus Up in the Air, but
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, I really enjoy. I like Fright Night. I think it's really good. But yeah, Up in the Air is a great movie. I really enjoy it. And actually, in the I did a class before we had to recreate the You're Fired scene from it. And yeah, that was a lot of fun too. So I'm gonna go Up in the Air.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, no, Fright Night's great. Obviously, I've been right alongside guys like Richie who champion this movie a lot. I think it's one of the great horror remakes. And normally I would vote for it, but it's going up against a movie that's in my top 100. Like, I love Up in the Air. This is my favorite movie of 2009. I was so surprised by this movie when it came out. I saw it 2 more times in the theater. I was just enraptured with this whole story. Amazing cast. It solidified my Jason Reitman love. I'd already been interested in him from Thank You for Smoking, which we'll get to in 05, which I'm also a big fan of. But yeah, Up in the Air just took it a whole nother notch up. I think this movie's incredible. The one I'm rooting for to win this whole thing, but we'll see. I don't know if everybody else is high on as I am, but I love this movie. So Up in the Air.
Yeah. So this movie's tough because, or this matchup because, yeah, Up in the Air is really, really good, especially the writing, like the dialogue's really good. And I love movies that have really good dialogue because when they don't, I get bored and I can't focus. Dialogue
was great in Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I don't know. The dialogue was all right, but yeah. So like, it's really, really good. But man, Fright Night was just like such a huge surprise to me. Like, I love this movie. I think that it's great. Like Colin Farrell, Anton Yelchin, David Tennant in it, Chris Mintz-Plasse, like that. They're all really, really good. Imogen Poots, it's a fun time and it works really, really well. It has great special effects too. So I think I got to give it to Fright Night. So, Richie.
Yeah, Fright Night's a really, really good horror remake. Probably you can make a case for it being better than the original, even though I like the original a lot. Like everything works here. But yeah, Up in the Air is really good. The dialogue's snappy. Like I love I like all the people in LA. J.K. Simmons is really good as well. Zach Galifianakis popped up here, and I really appreciate my wife Anna Kendrick fighting me. Yeah.
I saw her first.
So I'll show. I love Jason Reitman as well. He's a great director, so I'll show some love to him here.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, Austin went and saw her 3 times in theaters, right?
Yeah, look, it was something about that business suit and her hair pulled back, dude. I fell in love like instantly. I was like, I love this woman. She will be mine.
Yeah, but JPO, what do you say?
Damn, man, another good one here because Fortnite is a lot of fun here. They do a really good job of kind of modernizing it, having fun characters here. But yeah, I also got a champion up in the air. As you guys have said, there's just some killer monologues here, man. Clooney's so good here. Formiga, even Galifianakis in like a quick role at the beginning. Like everyone's Alison Brie ended up getting freaking nominated, I believe.
Danny
So yeah,
McBride is great at the end of that movie.
That's what I mean. And they all got something to do too. Like they all got like some memorable stuff as well. So I'm a big Jason Reitman fan. I like his filmography. He's kind of done some different stuff. And he picks really good screenwriters too when it's not himself. So up in the air.
Yeah. Maria, what are you going for?
Well, I'm thinking here. Yeah, I'll vote up in the air as well. I like Friday Night, but up in the air is fine.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be up in the air. Right.
Yeah, and that ends Fright Night's run. It's been there since 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
Good run. Had a good run.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got Machete up against Triangle.
Okay.
All right.
Me first. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. No. Machete's decent. Yeah. Who knew? The fake trailer in front of the Grindhouse thing that we'll talk about in 2007. And actually being a movie later. I mean, it was cool to see Danny Trejo get a leading role. For once. So I can appreciate that. But Triangle's a really cool, just kind of time travel-y, time loopy kind of, cool little horror movie, out on the ship. And I think it's really worth checking out if you haven't seen it. It's a really fun little movie. I champion another time loop movie to be in the next year's tournament. The 08 one I told Malcolm about, Time Crimes, is a really good movie that I'm going to champion for next year. But yeah, I'll go with Triangle here.
Yeah, so I watched Triangle yesterday for the first time. It was really good. I didn't love it as much as I thought that I would, but I thought that was a really cool, unique concept. Like it was really good. But I mean, I just have so much fun with the Machete movies, and yeah, like just Danny Trejo just being a badass, and then you just throw in like all the hot chicks like Jessica Alba, Michelle Rodriguez, Lindsay Lohan. They're all in there, and then you got Robert De Niro in there being like the senator guy. That's fun. So, and then also of course Charlie Sheen as the president. So yeah, I think I gotta just edge it up to Machete. So yeah.
Oh, I see what you did there. Edge it out to the hot chicks and Machete.
Yeah.
And I believe
I watched it.
And I believe it's Carlos Estevez. Sorry.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
Carlos Estevez. Yeah, but Richie, what do you got?
Yeah, Triangle got in despite the fact I haven't seen it, and I'll endeavor to do so now because I've heard really good things even prior to that episode. So it looks really intriguing. So had I seen it, it probably would get my vote. But I do like Machete a lot. Yeah, it's just cool, kind of cool B movie, and it's cool that it got made. It's probably been too long at this point, but I would have liked to have Machete in space. But yeah, we can't always get what we want. But the Machete's fun, so I'll go Machete.
I don't know what it is about time loop horror movies being available on every streaming service, but both Time Crimes and Triangle are on every streaming service you can imagine. So they're all it's free everywhere.
That's awesome. Yeah, you should do that more often. But JPO, what do you got?
I was happy to see Triangle made it this far. Where's my voice? There it is. Let me have some of that Great Value apple juice.
Yeah.
There we go. It was this kind of underseen little movie here that I did enjoy. Me and my dad watched it way back when. Machete's fun though. It's kind of great that they brought this character over from the Spy Kids franchise and just kind of went bonkers with it. So slight edge to Machete.
Yeah. Maria.
I'm thinking to myself, the Triangle. I started to watch it, but I don't think it's my kind of movie.
Mm.
God damn it! I'm gonna go with Machete. I liked it. I thought it was good, goofy, crazy.
Yeah, it's fun. So, Malcolm.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I really like Machete. I think it's a good movie. But yeah, I really enjoyed Triangle a lot though. So yeah, I'm gonna go Triangle on this.
All right,
Well,
that's
it'll
a
still
closer
be a
one.
Machete.
Machete, yeah.
Yeah. But Triangle's good though. Like, if anyone's watching, and you haven't seen it, go check it out.
Blood
Half-Blood
Prince
Prince.
and Zombieland.
Mm. Right.
I like that poster for Zombieland. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the Twinkie. Yeah, that's
Twinkie
awesome.
poster, yeah.
What about the Twinkie?
Yeah.
Good movie, but still.
Snowballs, Twinkies. Yeah. Who's up first?
You, Jordan.
Okay, me. Yeah. So I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. I love all the movies that have the word Harry Potter in it. The other ones, if in this universe, not so much. But yeah, Half-Blood Prince is really good. But Zombieland's in my 128. Like, it's in my top, like, at least 50. Like, I have to double check where it actually lands exactly. But yeah, it's just really fun. Like, the opening credits are amazing, and just like it's definitely my favorite Jesse Eisenberg movie. And then Woody Harrelson's great. I like how they give each other all the nicknames, and it's kind of like a road trip movie and all that stuff. So, and it's post-apocalyptic. It's all of it. So yeah, I got to go Zombieland. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I mean, I like Harry Potter and Half-Blood Prince, but I'm not like as big on Harry Potter as some people on this panel and in the community. But I do like them. My favorite's probably Prisoner of Azkaban. But yeah, I need to do a rewatch of Harry Potter's at some point. Because I do really like them. But yeah, but Zombieland is one of my favorite movies. It's in my 128 as well. And yeah, it's just infinitely fun. It's just so enjoyable. And yeah, so I'm gonna go Zombieland.
Yeah, sounds good. JPO, what do you got here?
Yeah, I've got a lot of love for most of the Harry Potter. This is a good installment here, but just because I think just another good installment, and because I really kind of find myself going back to Zombieland more. I think I kind of said on the other episode, I love the chemistry between the four. I love the intro credits. It's one that I think I want to give it to the kind of not that it's a standalone anymore. There is a sequel, but give it to Zombieland. Here is where I'm going.
Yeah, Maria.
Twinkie Bloody Twinkie.
Mm-hmm.
I love Harry
Yeah.
Potter. Don't like J.K. right now, but that's life.
Oh, yeah.
Zombieland's excellent. I love that movie too. God damn it. I gotta go Harry Potter. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. Malcolm.
I can speak Bartle tongue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Harry Potter. I think Half-Blood Prince is a good movie. It just keeps getting these unfortunate matchups. I think, if I remember rightly, I think this is the first one to actually make it to the championship in the later series. But it just keeps going up.
I think so. Yeah.
I think it just keeps going up against tough matches. Maybe like when we get to Prisoner of Azkaban or maybe Order of the Phoenix, like they might have a better shot, but I don't know. But yeah, I really love Zombieland. So I'm gonna go Zombieland.
Yeah, Zombieland. It is. Actually, Austin, did you vote?
You know what my vote's going to.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
But I didn't vote, but you know what my vote's going to.
As far as
Yeah,
he's concerned, the boy didn't vote.
It's the love round.
Yeah. All right. Love round. Yeah, lovely bone.
I love your
and I love
lovely
you,
bone.
man. Yeah. I think it'll be Richie first.
Yeah, I mean, I said my piece like on the last one. I'm not a huge fan of Lovely Bones, so I wasn't really that psyched about it going through. It's one of Peter Jackson's lesser films for me. Yeah, it's sort of like I just didn't really gravitate towards it. I thought it was a bit weird. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I Love You, Man. It's a great comedy. Yeah, I love it's a great bromance movie. Yeah, and yeah, so I'll go to Love You, Man.
Yeah. JPO.
Yeah, man, kind of did to what he said. Lovely Bones has aspects for sure, but there's just something about it. I don't know if it's the length, if it's script problems, it never really gets you to that next level. Well, I absolutely love I Love You Man here. I think it's a great rewatch. I love the bromance between these two. I mean, this is like a couple years where like I think Jason Segel was really fucking hitting it hard. And so yeah, I'm gonna go I Love You Man.
Yeah. Maria.
I Love You Man too. Lovely Bones is, it's no secret. Obviously, you've all figured out. I don't like sad, depressing things, and I can't do it. So, I Love You Man.
Slap of the bass.
Yeah, Slap the Beast. Malcolm.
Yeah, I think I Love You Man is a good movie. I think it's a really fun comedy, but I think The Lovely Bones is a good movie as well. And just slightly, I'm going to go Lovely Bones.
Yeah.
Fight you so hard,
Austin.
John Cena.
I was so astonished when Malcolm sent me the chart for what made it through, and I saw the Lovely Bones was on there because I thought this was the worst movie of 2009. I thought this
Really?
was horrendous.
But it also got, I feel like it needs around because I was on the
mess of a movie. This movie's a disaster on every level. The music is a disaster. The acting is a disaster. The editing. There's so much that doesn't work in this movie. I remember just hating every second of it as I was in the theater, going, "What happened to you, Peter Jackson? You just did Lord of the Rings, and you made this." It's a completely different filmmaker. I think this is his worst movie, and like I said, the worst movie of 2009. So I'm easily voting I Love You Man.
Yeah.
I'd watch this before I had to go through Crimson Peak again.
Yeah.
Crimson Peak is bad too, but I think the acting is better in Crimson Peak. But
I just it's so bleak and like.
So I watched The Lovely Bones earlier today, and it was fine. Like I didn't really hate it. Like I thought that it was just okay. Like the whole thing where she's in purgatory or whatever. Like it just gets really weird and like really wonky and kind of it's just like even Mark Wahlberg's performance isn't like one of his best. It kind of almost seems like
he wasn't meant to be in the movie.
It
was meant to be Ryan Gosling, and he had a falling out with Paul.
Yeah. Okay, well maybe that would have been a little better, but yeah, I really love the movie. I Love You Man. Like I think this movie is great, and especially like Jason Segel and Paul Rudd to an extent, but like just like the weirdo stuff that like Jason Segel does and says, like where he's like, I don't clean it up after my dog's poop. When poop is like compost, it's got a ton of nutrients and enrich the soil and the environment or whatever. But he's like, but we're on pavement. Like, what are you talking about? And then like he also I learned how to tell if somebody farted in public too, because he does a whole thing where he breaks down that they're like butt.
He's gonna lift his leg.
He lift the leg. Yeah, and he's kind of like waving it off or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna go with I Love You Man. This movie's great. Yeah, so it'll be I Love You Man.
Yeah, as I said on part 2, is like Austin would be glad he missed that because that's where all the bad movies ended up.
Yeah,
it really did. I know.
You got Star Trek versus He's Just Not There into You.
Yeah, that movie made it somehow. I want to just put through Star Trek. Anyone voting for
He's Just Not That Into You?
No,
I did last round, but not this round.
Yeah,
no, Star Trek.
No, we can put it through Star Trek. Yeah,
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Law-abiding citizen up against fanboys.
There we go. Yeah, I think it's JPO first.
This is where you guys are gonna keep probably hurting my feelings. I like Fanboys, don't love it as much as everyone else here. I did Law Abiding Citizen, has a lot more bite, is a lot more coherent, so Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah. Maria, what do you say?
Yep. I think I have to give some love to Fanboys, although I do love Law Abiding Citizen. Fanboys is just surprising, so I'm going to go there.
Yeah. Malcolm.
You're Mike. Dogs.
Yeah.
Hello, I voted for Law Abiding Citizen. I'm Malcolm.
That is not true.
Shit.
Okay, yes, I think Law Abiding Citizen, please. Thank you.
I like Law Abiding Citizen. I think it's a good movie. But yeah, I was really surprised by Fanboys, and I really like it, so I'm going to go Fanboys.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I like both these movies. I got to see Fanboys in the theater. It was very limited. I had to seek it out. It was like at one theater in Jacksonville when I was there, but I got to see it. It's really fun for Star Wars fans. Yeah, Seth Rogen's multiple cameos are a lot of fun in that movie. The Kevin Smith stuff is fun. But I can't remember if Law Abiding Citizens in my 128 or not. If not, it's right outside of it. I think that movie's great. Maybe one of Gerard Butler's best movies. I think this movie's super intriguing, and I just kept guessing till the very end. I watched it a lot, so yeah, I'll go Law Abiding Citizens.
Yeah, so all these movies that I really like, but I'm not quite like to where I can say that I love the movie yet. But like all these types of movies are going against movies that I really do love. Like I really like Law Abiding Citizen. I watched it for the first time, and I'm almost there where I can maybe say that I loved it, but like not quite yet. So like maybe on a couple more rewatches or something. But I mean, Fanboys is great. Yeah, I've seen this movie about a dozen times, and yeah, just seeing all the like fun cameos when all the friends are like on their road trip. I mean, Carrie Fisher, Billy D. Williams, Kevin Smith, even like not Jay and Silent Bob, they're there. So yeah, I think I gotta just slightly give the edge to Fanboys. Richie, what do you say?
Yeah, I like Fanboys. It's really fun and good. Yeah, good level of fandom. But I love Law Abiding Citizen. I think it's really good. Yeah, I think it's one of Gerard Butler's best performances. I think, it's a good sort of revenge film, and sort of the moral gray area, how far is sort of too far to get your revenge, and I really enjoy this, and it does show that even though Gerard Butler's done a lot of generic films, but it shows that he's a really good actor as well, and I think he's getting back on the right path now, and then 20s. But yeah, like this movie's great, and it's probably just outside my 128 as well. I love Law Abiding Citizen. I've seen it multiple times. So I'll go Law Abiding Citizen.
Yeah. I think it might be Law Abiding Citizen, right?
It's a tie.
It's a tie. Okay.
Tie to me, and I'll put through Law Abiding Citizen, please.
Yes.
There you go. You shan't be worried.
There you go. Yeah.
You got Moneyball.
I like
Oh,
Fanboys.
no. Dang. It's freaking matchup. Who's first? Maria, The Messenger, and Moneyball.
Moneyball. Are you crazy? Love that movie.
Malcolm.
Yeah, I like The Messenger. I think it's good. But yeah, Moneyball.
Yeah. Austin.
Yeah, I'm the same way. The Messenger's a decent journey with Woody and Ben Foster, kind of these guys that have a tough job, and it was good for a one-time watch, and I've never gone really back to it. But yeah, Moneyball's great. Rewatched it again recently, so I'll go Moneyball.
Yeah, so I watched The Messenger for the first time for this, and it was really good. Just a really powerful performance from Ben Foster, and then even Woody Harrelson to an extent, especially near the end. But yeah, and they have this so Ben Foster meets one of the moms where her husband dies, and they have this kind of chemistry where you're like, you think they're gonna get together, you think they're gonna kiss, you're right up close to it, and they never do it. And you're like, come on, are they gonna do it? Are they no, for over and over and over again, and then it just never happens. Spoiler, but so.
Was it her husband that got killed though? Isn't she the widow?
Yeah, so it's her husband, but it's like she has a hard time grieving, and sometimes people just run to other people. People grieve differently. It's just kind of showing different ways people.
Yeah,
grieve,
it's a different way.
Yeah, yeah, and then also just it's Ben Foster's first time doing this thing, so he doesn't really know what to do. He wants to be the consoler, and one thing leads to another, and they're kind of almost in a relationship, but it doesn't quite get there because they kind of realize in the end, no, we need to just back off.
It's fucked up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
great.
Kind of fucked up. Yeah. So, but despite all of that, though, I'm still gonna go with Moneyball. I really wanted to champion The Messenger, but but it's going to be against Moneyball. And Moneyball is really freaking good. So yeah, I'll go with
You
Moneyball.
should have not said widow. And it went through with no trouble.
Yeah, but
I'm like, wait a minute, I thought that was.
yeah, but Richie, what do you say?
Don't take this wrong. Don't take this the wrong way, Jordan. But you have a knack for like spoiling the whole movie with people who haven't watched it.
Well, that's not the ending of it or anything. I mean,
No.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying.
major
no,
plot point, though.
The way it sounded, you're like, she has this chemistry, and then they almost get it, and then they never do. Spoiler.
Not just in this movie.
Spoiler alert, yeah.
I've done it a few times. It's fine. It's fine. I've
the
seen
movie
it.
from 2009. Like you
I've seen it, but like you don't it's fine. Yeah, whatever. Messenger. The Messenger is really good. I think Ben Foster and Woody Harrelson are two of the better actors working today. They're brilliant. But yeah, I mean, I know Moneyball's held on for like a lot of these tournaments, but for good reason. Moneyball is great. So yeah, and it makes me care about baseball, which I mean I still don't really care about, but I cared about it in this film.
So interesting, though, the way they started that. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
fascinating.
But yeah, the poster makes it sound like the movie's called Moneyball. Change your game.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
Moneyball.
don't
Change
remember
your
that. I
game.
don't remember that at all. That's a Mandela effect.
Yeah, right.
That shit being on the poster.
Yeah, probably,
Yeah. Okay, maybe it's not on
Change
every
your
poster.
game, yeah.
But, yeah,
That's a poster.
I'll go Moneyball.
Yeah. Well, kind of like the Mandela effect of Return of the Jedi. How it's not really called Star Wars Return of the Jedi, it's just Return of the Jedi. Right?
God, are you going to start that right now? Because now we're going to be here
That's
all
a Mandela
night.
effect. No, that's from our draft that we
Get out of
we did
here.
a draft. But anyways,
Speaking of controversial.
Yeah, no, I mean, unfortunately, Messenger's going against a big baller here in Moneyball. I like the Messenger here. I think it's emotional, it hits the core. Even the supporting cast is good. But yeah, Moneyball, again, we're talking top-notch Aaron Sorkin script, well-directed, Oscar-nominated performances, so Moneyball.
Yeah.
I see what you did there, Jordan. Big baller.
Hey, it came right off the cusp.
All right.
Funny.
Moneyball, all right.
Money.
That's it for our little half bracket. So
Yeah,
and just fly through it.
Let's get it on through to the end here. Short show.
Yeah.
And these are the ones that are going into the
Lead it. And the 2008 series. Yeah, will be the one.
Yeah, the winners of this next one. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll move on to the next tournament.
Yeah.
Taken in 500 Days of Summer. So it'll be Malcolm first on this one.
Yeah.
I like 500 Days of Summer, but yeah, I do think Taken is a good movie, so I'm going to vote Taken this time.
Yeah. Austin, what do you say?
I'll stick with Taken. Jordan.
I'll go 500 Days of Summer. Richie.
Taken.
Yeah. GPO.
500, baby.
Yeah. 500. Maria.
Taken.
Ooh, so it'll be Taken.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
hangs on to the next tournament. And
Liam Neeson's cock is so big, it took 500 days.
Yeah, summer.
You guys hear?
Woo!
Liam Neeson's got a new movie in the theater, and it's the blandest, mediocre movie you'll ever fucking see.
For real.
Wait a
I
minute,
haven't done
Pez,
it.
can't you just kind of copy and paste that sentence like every year recently?
But
Yeah.
Chris Scott loves
Honest
them,
thief,
so I love it.
unknown,
Yeah.
non-stop. Fucking
Cold
stop
Pursuit
it.
was
That's your
good.
next
Now,
movie,
that was
Liam.
a couple years back. But
Chris Scott
He loves those.
Retribution.
Those like generic Liam Neeson.
Hey,
movies.
you know what he loves, Jordan? The paycheck.
Yeah.
Money.
Yeah. But see who's first here.
Me, Social Network.
Yeah. Gotta go Social Network. Richie.
Social Network. I can't. I wanted to do the thing with you again, but I can't do it.
he didn't say
Don't
anything,
start
did
that
he?
again. Yeah. JPO.
The one with Jesse Eisenberg.
Really?
got it.
Oh,
There's some
Maria,
thunder
which one?
outside.
Uh-huh.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Social. Okay.
Social Network. Social
yeah,
Network.
Yeah.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Social Network.
All right. Move it on.
Social.
Hang on to the
Network.
next tournament.
And now you can say it, Jordan. Goodbye, Kristen Stewart.
Yeah, goodbye. See you later. Peace.
Yeah, bitch.
All right, what movies does she have coming up in the next couple of years?
We're going that far. but-
Twilight.
Oh, I can't fit that.
Oh, next year's Twilight. Let's all vote for Twilight. Just
Oh
to
my
vote.
god, that was the first
Twilight.
time. Yikes!
Mm. All right, this time it's Malcolm first, right?
No, it's Jordan first. You're way off.
Me or
Yeah,
okay.
you.
Okay.
If it's JPO, I'll say JPO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, like a horror matchup. It's kind of close.
Ooh,
but
she's got 4 movies in 2008, Jordan. Lucky you.
4. Ooh, nice.
She's got.
I'm ready
she
for
got
this.
the Yellow Handkerchief, What Just Happened, Jumper, and Twilight. Man, she got 4.
Only heard of 2 of
We
those.
can probably exclude Yellow Handkerchief. So.
Yeah, but I'll go Trick or Treat here.
It's okay. She's got 7. She got 4 more in 2007. So I mean,
I think you're good once you get to 2001, and we're finally
She's a
done.
working
it kind of jumps to Zathura, where she's frozen for half the movie, and then like you get into like Catch That Kid in Cold Creek Manor and Panic Room. You're winding it down, but she's uncredited in the Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas. So we get to 2000.
All right.
I think someone tried saying that in trivia once, and I wanted to fucking kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Richie, what do you?
Well, when we did picks and list or something.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not a huge Trick or Treat fan. It's good, but I like Drag Me to Hell a bit better, so I go Drag Me to Hell.
Yeah. GPO.
Trick or treat, smell my feet. I'm gonna vote for this movie.
Yeah. Maria.
I used to hit my kids when they do that.
Yeah.
Batman's, he smells and all that stuff. Sing it right, kid.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Just got Maria on tape saying she abuses her kids.
trick or treat, please.
Yeah.
I'm tired of being dragged to hell.
Yeah.
And how are they using my likeness without my permission? This is what I want to know for that poster.
What, trick or treat? You're in the mask?
No,
Yeah.
drag me to hell. With my
No,
face,
no.
don't I look exactly the same?
Oh yeah. Malcolm.
45 years ago.
Yeah, I like both these movies. But yeah, I'm gonna go Drag Me to Hell though.
Yeah. Austin.
Drag Me to Hell.
Are we tied or is it Drag Me to Hell?
Drag Me to Hell.
Okay.
Drag her on out.
Yeah.
If you have a chance of Meatballs, that gets fantastic. Mr.
Ooh,
Fox.
an animation matchup. Yeah. I like it.
Richie?
I don't know. That Fantastic Mr. Fox seems more than animation sometimes.
It is
Stop motion.
It is anime, but yeah, it's
Still
stop
anime.
motion, but it's
It's emotion. What's the version of animation?
Yeah, a version.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I didn't.
Yeah, that's all good.
I wasn't thinking that way. Okay, good
I'll
good
forgive
job.
you one day.
That's right.
Not today.
Fantastic Mr. Fox is better, so I'll go Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah. GPO.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah. Maria.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Malcolm.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah, yeah. What's
And
up?
Austin.
I'll go Fantastic Mr. Fox just because maybe I'll watch it before the next one.
Yeah, you might like it. I mean, like it's the one West Anderson I like, but even despite that, I'll show some love to Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Sure.
Okay.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Right.
The other side. JP will be up
Yeah.
first for
Hey.
the town and up in the air. Oh boy.
Oh, it's not getting any easier.
Oh, fudge.
Um,
Fudge me.
I like how you
We're
never
just-
use
we're
That's
just
that cookie.
friends.
That's what I call it.
me.
Yeah.
This time I'm gonna
Fudge
go
me.
for my boy Ben. I'm gonna say town.
Your boy
yeah.
Ben. He's my boy.
My boy,
Ben.
baby.
Yeah.
Add me on Instagram. Add Ben Affleck. Add me on Xbox. Add Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Maria.
Okay, I'll I'll go Clooney or Ben.
Yeah.
I'll go to town.
Clooney
Yeah.
I have
directed
to be
Ben
loyal
the
to my
Dinner Bar.
boyfriends.
Yeah.
I know.
Malcolm.
Yeah, I like The Town, but I think Up in the Air is a better movie. So Up in the Air.
Yeah. Austin.
My favorite movie this year, Up in the Air. Still hoping I can pull through.
It's close, but yeah, I just love The Town, so I gotta go to The Town.
Wait, the last couple of turns you said you weren't that high on the town. I could have.
Hey, wait a minute.
No,
Can you
I said
change-
that for Up in the Air.
Can we change our
Well, I
minds,
don't-
or is that possible, or no?
Actually, I don't even know if I even said it for either one. Now that I think about it, I don't know.
You could have
I don't know
sworn
what
you
I
were
said.
like, that sounds okay. You know.
Can I change my mind?
Yeah, you can. We haven't moved it over.
Please.
Yeah, up in the air. Up in the air.
Mm.
No, she can't because she disagrees with me.
Did Richie vote? Did you go?
Not yet,
I don't think
not
you
yet.
went.
No, not yet. I would like to go to town on Ben Affleck. No.
No, I would.
You mean Anna Kendrick? Come on.
And, you know, she can join if she wants. Up in the air.
I'd love to be up in the
Yeah.
air with Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
All right.
Just like
I
my
want it to
cousin
be up in the
Karen.
air over the town.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Good movie. Shitty and Zombieland. Maria.
Oh boy. Zombieland. It's better than
Yep.
Machete.
Yeah. Malcolm.
Machete's just crazy.
Yeah.
You're muted.
You are muted.
Muted. We can't hear you.
Machete is fun, but Zombieland is really good. So Zombieland.
Yeah. Awesome.
Zombieland.
It's just funny when I see that, like Malcolm, like saying a bunch of sentences, like going and going, and I'm like, oh, you're muted. We didn't hear you for like 2 sentences, but I will go Zombieland. Yeah. Richie.
Yeah. I like Machete. Machete is good, but Zombieland's my favorite movie. Zombieland.
Yeah. GPO.
Yeah, I have fun with Machete. I have a lot more fun with Zombieland.
Yeah. Zombieland.
Hit the wrong button.
Oh, like what was that? That noise.
Somebody's making fun of Trump.
Oh.
I Love You Man up against Star Trek.
Making fun of his mugshot that's out today.
What? Yeah. Well, is that real though? I don't know if that's real.
Yes,
He looks
it's
like
real.
he's nuts.
I think it's real. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I
Is
don't know why he
he-
did that. It looks crazy.
He put it out himself on Twitter. So, but
He's back on Twitter.
I
Uh-oh.
saw a funny meme of that mugshot that said the face you make when your daughter doesn't want to have sex with you.
yeah. Yeah.
That is the
I mean-
creepiest thing ever. I mean,
Yeah.
really.
I mean,
Yeah.
I saw one where they put a Slytherin uniform on. It was like the face you make when Dumbledore gives the extra points.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Nice.
He's God Almighty.
Yeah.
All right,
Who's
Malcolm.
up first now? Malcolm.
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup, but just slightly, I'm gonna go Star Trek.
Austin.
Star Trek.
I was gonna say, is Star Trek gonna lose to that thing? I don't know.
Well, I'll show some love to I Love You Man. I think it's great. It's like one of the best kind of bromance.
Is it? Is it
type
better than
movies
Chris
out there.
Pine? No.
Well, I don't know. It just depends if you like Chris Pine or Paul Rudd. I don't know, but
I don't know.
I like
how
Paul Rudd
big-
too, but they're not mutually exclusive. It's just the
Yeah.
idea.
How big
Yeah.
is Chris Pine's hog? You know?
I don't
It
know.
wasn't
right.
on the list, so maybe I don't know.
I
but
think I
should
could see
be.
it naked in some movie. They said so. You know, if I
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to go out there and find it, I don't care.
yeah, don't find
That
it,
much.
yeah,
Anyways,
Yeah.
Richie.
Yeah. I Love You Man's a really good comedy, but I'm gonna go Star Trek here. I still think it's one of the better of the year. So
yeah. GPO.
So there's a good action, but Love You Man's I think a top tier comedy. I'm going to Love You Man.
You just did that because I said that. That's why you're doing that. I think I don't. I
Well,
know.
I didn't say it because of you because I think I was asleep when your return was.
Oh. Yeah, it might have been.
So
I was asleep
credit,
earlier.
I can't steal it if I can't hear it.
Yeah. I'll
What are
take
you
Star
gonna say,
Trek,
Lynn?
please. Yeah, Star Trek.
Okay.
Star Trek.
It's gonna be Star Trek.
It's one of my
you fall
favorites.
asleep that easily. It takes me hours.
Well, slept in the basement.
Yeah.
myself.
Will Avoiding
Yeah, same.
Citizen up against Moneyball.
All right.
All right.
I have a disease, you bastards.
Who's up first?
Me, law-abiding
Wait,
citizen.
is it doing a movie quiz at 3:00 in the morning? Is that part of your disease?
No, sleep apnea.
Yeah,
That's why
okay.
it's like in between turns. I'm not gonna do it in the middle of a sentence, but I'll do it while y'all are going on.
He
Yeah.
snaps out
Not in
of
a
it
mean
when we
way.
go, when we go, JPO, your turn to vote, and he looks at the
Yeah.
movies and goes, okay, that one.
Yeah, it
Okay,
snaps me out of it.
That's what's
That,
in
yeah.
I hope
But-
so. I hope you're all right.
Yeah, he's fine.
It's a
Sleep
law-abiding
apnea,
citizen.
that's
I wish I'd
doable.
woken up
Awesome.
earlier. I would have played with you.
I said law-abiding citizen. Let's get back
Okay.
on target.
And I'm going to say Moneyball.
No empathy.
Richie.
Okay.
Law-abiding citizen.
Okay.
Yeah. On GPO.
Okay, now you're crazy. Moneyball.
Yep. Maria.
Moneyball.
Yeah.
Malcolm.
The tie.
Moneyball.
Oh yeah. Malcolm has to vote.
Well, basically, no chance there.
I'm trying to read what the little tagline was for Moneyball again. I forget.
Well, I think that's a
actual
foreign
title.
poster because it's not on the IMDb poster. So I think it's a
Yeah,
foreign poster.
I think that's actually a for your consideration post. Because I think
Oh, okay.
that's actually the tagline or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do we have a tie?
No,
Or is
it's
it Moneyball? Okay. Moneyball. I just can't
Did I miss a movie?
read that
Do we have
small
one more?
No,
no,
I've got
check.
a. What do you
What am I missing on that side that I didn't write
I've
down?
got Taken, The Social Network, Dragging Me to Hell, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Up in the Air, Zombieland, Star Trek, and Moneyball.
Oh, Star Trek. Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
Right.
So.
Taken, Social Network.
All right.
Who's up first? I'll go Social Network. Richie?
Taken.
JPO?
Nah, Social Network.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Maria?
Social Network.
Malcolm?
Social Network.
Yeah. Austin?
I guess Social Network, but I was leaning towards the 2009 movie. But all right.
Yeah. Social Network. It is.
Drag Me to Hell and Fantastic Mr. Fox.
All right. Be Richie.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah. GPO.
I gotta go for Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yep. Maria.
Mr. Fox.
Yep. Malcolm.
Drag Me to Hell.
And Austin.
Drag Me to Hell.
And I'll go Fantastic Mr. Fox. So put that through. Right.
All right.
Up in the Air, Zombieland.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
Lost here.
Who's up first?
JPO.
Good. GPO.
Jordan.
Let's go. I was thinking it's a tough round. Go fuck yourself, Richie.
Okay.
I was thinking Up in the Air.
Yeah. Okay.
Up in the air.
You didn't help your case when you look like this on camera. So.
Oh no, I was
Yeah.
totally out of it. I just,
Yeah.
it's like licking a dog. Like I get mad at
Yeah.
first, then I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I really
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
Maria, what'd you
Up
say?
in the air.
Up in the air. Okay. Malcolm.
I believe Zombie won into him Up in the Air.
Austin.
Up in the air is higher on my list, anyways. Up in the air.
I would have gone Zombieland. Richie.
Up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up in the air.
I'm rooting for it. I put it in my tagline. Come on now. Trying to get it there.
Star Trek
Good
up
movie.
against Moneyball.
No, this can't happen. So move on. Another one.
Yeah. Right.
Nope. It's not how tournament
But it
fight works,
can
Maria.
happen. Yes, it
Well,
can.
If you're the one who spoke out about it, so you get to go first. All right.
Fuck.
You go first.
I just. God damn it. Star Trek.
Yep. Malcolm.
Sorry, Jonah.
I'm gonna go Moneyball.
Yeah. Austin.
Star Trek.
Yeah, like this one's tough because I'm a big sports fan and a sci-fi guy, and I've been into Star Trek lately. But I think I gotta go Moneyball. That movie just slaps. So yeah. Richie.
Star Trek.
Yep. JPO.
Moneyball.
Ooh.
Tie.
What are the votes? Tie?
To Jordan.
To me. Oh, fudge.
Don't
Oh,
worry now,
fudge
everything's
me
right on you.
again. What the frick? You know what? These movies are about on par, so let's flip it. I'll go Star Trek.
Okay.
It's not
I
easy.
mean, I'm surprised we had a whole lot of ties at the start, then very sporadically
Yeah,
happened.
spread.
Yeah, right. I'm sure it was like 4 times in a row.
All right, social and fantastic.
All right.
Malcolm.
Yeah, this time I'll go Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Austin.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I'll go with The Social Network. Richie.
Fantastic.
JPO.
Social Network.
Maria.
Social Network.
All right,
Ty.
Richie.
To Richie.
Fantastic, Mr. Fox.
Ooh, into the championship. That's like an underdog story.
I'm not going
right
to kill you now, Richie.
That's crazy.
I have a-
there. Cinderella
I have a,
story.
I know.
I have a
other
particular set of skills.
I know.
Do you believe in miracles?
Mine
It's
may have
awesome,
been,
baby.
mine may have been strategic. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know why Austin did it.
Oh, you sneaky little bitch.
And it worked. So,
And I mean,
but
to
I'm
be fair, Social Network is not a 2009 movie, so it's just fitting that that's what.
It's not on
Yeah.
TV.
I know.
Mm.
But I went
Alright,
back for Austin and I changed my vote so he could win. It's up in the air.
I haven't won yet. It's not there yet. Up in the air at Star Trek, but I am a first. I'll say up in the air.
I'll go Star Trek.
You're
Richie.
betraying me tonight.
Sorry.
Up in the
Just
air.
better movies. I don't know. JPO.
Let's go up in the air.
And Maria.
Star Trek.
And Malcolm.
All those
Both
feudal-
these movies are quite literally up in the ear, so up in the ear.
There you go.
There.
Up in the air.
There you go. Gonna will these into existence.
I gotta take my choice and go home.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan, Mr. Fox, and up in the air.
Well, this time I can do it for you because I do like Up in the Air better than Fantastic Mr. Fox. So Up in the Air. Richie.
Up in the air.
JPO.
Oh, jeez. No, it's up in the air.
Yeah. Maria.
Up in the air.
Malcolm.
Up in the air.
Yep. Austin.
Clean sweep for the goddamn championship. Fuck yeah.
You did it again. You know?
I regret giving you
will
my
that shit
vote.
into existence, baby. I subliminally put it all in your heads, and I make it happen. That's right. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, million.
Men and their
Would have been
egos.
such a
No, I'm cool with that.
I wouldn't have voted for it.
I'm looking at the list of some of the past winners, the ones I've kind of willed into winning, and it's like Kick Ass, First Class, Drive, Cabin in the Woods, Wolf of Wall Street, finally Man of Steel, shit like that. That I try to like will them into the championship. So yeah,
Nice. Well,
yeah.
these are not two that I would predict would be here, but they're here, and there you go. So
I'm not surprised with up in the air. Fantastic Mr. Fox, I'm glad he made it that far. I'm not surprised with up in the air. I think it's that good to
I'm
where.
surprised.
Also, just to respond to something Brian said in the chat, we could get a pool one match up in 2008 without I Love You Man moving into it anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
But, I mean, he's got like
Probably.
role models for getting Sarah Marshall and Ovi who did body.
yeah.
So there's a
But
chance
maybe
at least
it's
they pull one match up.
Yeah, he's got a lot of matches or a lot of movies for the next one.
Well, you never know. We'll find out in about a month from now. We'll be doing our best of 2008 ladder series. So, yeah. But thanks, guys. That was a fun time. We got through it. So now we're on to we're gonna move down the ladder for next month. So, but yeah, we'll just do some plugs real quick. That was just a quick little episode for our half bracket. So, we'll go to Richie first. What do you have going on, and where can we find you?
Yeah, find me. Yeah, Ton Fights tier ranker. I think it's tomorrow, right? Like you can find me
On the
doing
podcast.
podcast league now.
Yeah.
Sort of worst. It's just cinema experiences, but pretty, best worst theater experiences.
Yeah.
We'll throw in some best ones, but it might be heavier on the worst ones just because those are more fun stories, overall.
Yeah, more fun stories, but like I have more like good ones. I don't know. It's kind of weird. So
Yeah. So
like you guys might have more bad ones. So
yeah. So it should be fun. And then I'm on Rankum on Sunday with Malcolm talking top 12 John Cena movies. Yeah, and then all around the other trivia spaces here and there. I mean, Battleground tournament coming up. Check that out. And R.I.P. to Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see us talking about them on this past Lonely Marks. We kind of talked about them for the first half hour, both of them. And we'll be doing Lonely Marks, by the way, on Monday night, just to cover All In pretty quickly after. So, yeah.
Also, R.I.P. to Garth McMurray.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. He's a big fixture in our community. So like I always have only positive memories with that guy. So yeah, he's always pretty nice and like welcoming and stuff. So yeah. But JPO, where can we find you?
Yeah, man, I'll be popping up on here from time to time. As we said, we got a big AEW pay-per-view on Sunday. It's a Lonely Marks. Me, Richie, Pez, and Jacob will review that on Monday, the night after. I think we got Seed and Herds coming up not too far from now. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
That all clip show. I'm gonna be part of that. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be free for all coming up.
Yeah, Pierce Code channel. We'll do some trivia over there as well. I think we got some shenanigans going on tomorrow, both on my channel, maybe other channels for Jay's birthday. So we're gonna have some fun doing shenanigans tomorrow, and Pierce Wrestling channel as well. And I'm gonna shoot and go watch Bray Wyatt SmackDown and cry myself to sleep.
Oh yeah,
I saw 2 clips on
Sounds
Reddit so
fun.
far. Just some people clipping out stuff of like the 10-bell salute and stuff like that. That's all I've seen so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see got the full thing on DVR. Goddamn Arizona's behind. I wanted to watch it 2 hours ago, but
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Maria, where can we find you?
Here and there, everywhere. Whoever will have me, whenever they have me. So I'm around.
Yeah.
Had
We'll
a
probably
match
have
come
you
out today.
back.
I was like going, oh no, this is an awful match. It came out today. So try not to watch that one. No, don't. It's
Well, we
fine.
have
It's
you
fine.
back here a week from today, which will be best one word or
Oh right,
best
yeah.
ones-
I'm looking forward to
one
that.
word titles from the 2000s is what it will be.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So, and Malcolm, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Tape Free Productions. I host a few shows. I've got Gone for the Win on Sunday this week. That's our Oscar show where we go over our predictions for the Oscars and various news and stuff that may turn up. Then at Harper State, we've got Rankum, and it's going to be top shelf John Cena movies.
Could be fun.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be a good time. So, Austin, what do you have going on?
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff the next few days. So yeah, tomorrow night I'll be on that podcast league now. Obviously, talking some theater stories. So that should be good because I worked at a theater also, only for about a year, but I also had just seen a lot of movies, so I have a lot of theater stories.
Yeah.
At least the ones that I can remember. And then me and Wolfman will finally be getting our drinking game tomorrow night, probably around 10. Friday 13th 3D. If you guys want to watch along with us and watch us get drunk and stupid as we watch the movie. And then we'll be doing a podcast about movies again with me and Jacob on Sunday night, doing our 80s, our 35th and 40th anniversary shows, talking Risky Business, Return of the Jedi, Mississippi Burning, and My Neighbor Totoro. And then Monday night on Ryan Permis's Nerd Culture, it's the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers, so we're just going to be doing a Power Ranger sort of roundtable thing at 8 o'clock on Nerd Culture, just talking about Power Rangers, so and our favorite memories and
Nice,
fandom,
awesome.
Power Rangers fandom. So that's just kind of a general Power Rangers discussion. So yeah, join us for that too.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, my day tomorrow will probably be. I'm gonna go see Gran Turismo finally. I haven't seen it yet, and then
I'm not going to spoil the movie, but I'm just going to spoil where it is right now. It's in my top 10 of the year so far, Jordan. It's awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've heard really good things. I might go see it with my dad and my brother. Actually, like they're actually interested in going to see it.
I think everybody's going to like it.
So.
It's a crowd pleaser. You're going to really like it.
Yeah, and then we have our podcast that we're going. We just say 7 p.m. Eastern. Is that what we're
7 Eastern, so 5 your time. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then the rest of the day I'll be just editing clips for the free for all because I started doing that, and then I realized certain formats of clips are not compatible with my freaking video editor. And I was wondering why one of them kept making my video editor crash over and over. Like I had a lot of editing to do. Like, I can't have this happening over and over. And then I realized that I just re-downloaded it in a different format, and then it worked. So it doesn't like MKV, whatever that format is. So I can't do that. But which is fine because I think some of the other ones are like more in 4K and stuff anyway. So that's fine. And it's weird because certain MKVs do work though. So I don't get it. It's weird. But anyways, you can find us on all the socials at Movie Hero 2121 on Twitter and Instagram. You can find us you can find me on my social my personal social on X and Instagram. It's Jordan83616. You can find us in the Schmodown Friends and Family group, and then we will be posting within the next day or two the Elite 8 from 2009. You can voice your opinions and let us know if we got it wrong. You can scream at us if you think we did.
We
or
won't
if we got
hear
it
you,
right,
so it's okay. Go ahead and
whatever.
scream.
Yeah, right. We'll be able to hear you. Anyway,
Go ahead,
so.
do your house.
Yeah, yeah, right. And then we have a Patreon. You go to patreon.com/moviehero, and I will be finally getting around to posting the extended schedule. I've just been very busy trying to set up for a new job I'm going to be starting soon, which I had orientation for like half the day today. But I'll get to it soon, I promise. So for our Patreons, you can have that chance to get first dibs. I'll maybe even throw in a couple extra episodes for your trouble of having to wait so long. So yeah.
Did you spin the wheel yet for the next wheel of movies?
No, so that's another thing that I have to do that's coming up too. So I gotta spin that too. So that'll be tomorrow. I'll spin in it. I'll make a little a YouTube short for it. So we'll see what pops up for Wheel of Movies. But and then we have the free for all coming up on September 10th. So right now. We had 25 competitors, but we had two more people that were just begging to be on. So I let it slide, but there's no more. All the spots are full, so don't ask. Sorry. And we're gonna do another free for all around the holiday time. So if you don't get to play this time, I'll give priority to people who wanted to play but didn't quite and get a chance to. Because if we have too many people, we're gonna have like a 4-hour show. So we gotta just limit it a little bit, you know. But so that'll be fun. And then. Just what we have coming up for tournament fights in Tier Ranker. We'll be doing on Tuesday our best Harry Potter versus Middle Earth characters. So that'll be fun because we got some big people that are big fans of the show, including my own brother and sister will be on the episode because they're big fans of that. So that'll be fun having them on. Then we'll be doing the best movies with one-word titles from the 2000s. That'll be a Tier Ranker on Friday. We also have best post-apocalyptic movies coming up. We also have a friend of the show, Dan Skip Allen's Top 64 coming in just a couple weeks. We're going to be getting back to another Movie Hero monthly mystery tournament where we spin the wheel of movie 64 times, and the first 64 to pop up will be in the tournament. It'll be interesting because we now have movies from Matt Majo on there, and we also have another 64 from Jacob Barber that he submitted because he only did 64 the first time. So we got a few more movies in there, and then we'll be doing our battle of the Batmen. That'll be Keaton versus Bale versus Val Kilmer versus Pattinson. So we got that one coming up. All their movies. We're getting to the best of 2018 around September 18th. Is it? Or sorry, 2008, I should say. Sorry. They'll start September 18th, and then we'll be doing for our next Geek series. We have best Marvel characters, so that's on there. We got best westerns that's coming up, and I'll just throw in our. So I did it last time. I threw in our first horror theme episode from October. It's going to be our Masters of Horror tournament. That's going to be a bunch of movies. Besides, it's going to be Wes Craven versus George A. Romero versus James Wan versus John Carpenter versus Toby Hooper. So each one of them will get maybe 8 or 9 or movies in there, something like that. We'll
just their horror movies, because some of them make non-horror movies, but just their
only the horror movies.
We're not going to throw in Wes Craven's Music of the Heart.
No, we're not going to do anything like
or
like
Wes
that.
Craven's Swamp Thing. No, we're not going to throw that in there.
No, but you may see some borderline ones like a Gremlins or something pop up. That's kind of
That's Joe
borderline.
Dante.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was thinking it was Toby Hooper. Never mind. Yeah. So you won't see that one, but anything from those other guys. Yeah. Yeah, that will do it. So that's what we have coming up. So yeah, thanks guys for being on the episode. This is fun. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, definitely hit that subscribe button. It really, really helps us. We're on a big push to get about 350 more subscribers. So, or no, I mean, sorry, I misspoke. To get 750 more subscribers. Once we get that, then we can stop kind of asking people to do it so much because we'll be monetized, and that's kind of the goal that we're shooting for. Because in the long term, like I want to keep this channel going for a very long time. Eventually, maybe even quit my day job to do it full time. I don't know if that's ever going to be a possibility, but maybe if we get enough support. So, and if you have any ideas for episodes of tournament fights or tier ranker or for any show, or you'd like to be on the episode, the best way is just DM me or Austin on Facebook, or you can send something to our email. It's moviehero2121@gmail.com. You can find all that stuff down in our description. So yeah, but that is going to do it for us tonight. So for Maria, for Malcolm, for Austin, for Richie, for JPO, I've been Jordan, the movie hero Anderson, and we will see you next time.